Hi, Debbie Rosemont with Simply Placed, and today I want to talk about some tips for effective delegation. If you have somebody in your world that can get something done for you faster than you, better than you, more effectively than you, or to free up your time to do the things that only you can do, please delegate. So delegation is a great time management tip to take things off your list so that you can focus on your highest priorities and what you do best. So 8 tips for effective delegation. The first thing that you need to do is really clarify for yourself what needs to be done and what kind of skill set you need to accomplish the end result. The next step is to identify the right person or people, if this is something that you're going to parcel out, who have the skill set and can get done what you need help with. The third step is to clearly explain to them what you want done. So that means being clear with what the task is, what the end result looks like, and how they might get there. So if you have some ideas around best practices or a process you've used successfully in the past, share that with them so they don't have to reinvent the wheel. You also want to be really clear about any deadline involved and resources that might be available to them. So that's the third step, clearly explain. The fourth step, and I think this one feels a little funny, but it's oh so effective, is to have them repeat back what they heard. So you've just taken the time to be clear about what you expect. Now let's make sure that they heard what you said. So again, it feels funny, but asking them, so what did you hear me say? And getting them to run through what they're going to be doing for you and by when. That's a crucial step to make sure you're both on the same page. The fifth step is to establish the communication timeline that you'll use. So how will you communicate about progress on this task? Is it something that you need to check in on periodically, or do you just want to hear how it's going towards the end? I suggest checking in early on in the process, and that's the next step. Check in so that you know things are going down the right path. We can waste a lot of time if somebody's going forward on a project that wasn't in the direction you intended. If we check in early and find out how they're doing, if they're on the right path, great, you'll have confidence that they'll finish with ease. And if not, you can help redirect and save some time that would have otherwise been wasted. The next thing you need to do is be available to answer questions or for them to check in with you if they need additional resources. Lastly, you're going to want to review the end results. Figure out how that process and delegating to that person worked so that you can, again, adjust for next time. So if you follow these steps for delegation, you'll ensure that you're doing so effectively. You'll be able to get things off of your plate and get more done that you do best. Debbie Rosemont with Simply Placed.